Hey guys, Kenny at learnhowtoprosper.com. And today I'm just going to cover again, just briefly at the beginning of this, a tool that I created that I think could really help you. I know I spoke about this last time when I was reviewing the purpose hypothesis. But if you come out here to purpose.learnhowtoprosper.com, it's going to bring you here and you can begin this journey. And I really recommend that you do that. You can share some steps and it's going to walk you through these various. The first step you can enter any information or documentation you might have, tests, um, recordings, different things like that that could just help the tool learn more about you. And then you can select what comes naturally to you. And then you can either just dictate that by clicking on the mic, or you can select these to kind of get you started, or both. And then you kind of move your way through this. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. And by the way, if you want to get access to my free success series audiobooks, you can just come here and enter your name and your email address and click get free access. And we'll take you right over. And you can I'm adding new audiobooks almost every week, and I'm sure you'll find some things that'll be valuable for you. Okay, so I just want to just send you to this tool because in the purpose hypothesis, I talk about this notion um, of you having what I'd call a macro purpose, which is why are you here in this world? Why are any of us here? And I talk about this also over there at purpose.learnhowtoprosper.com. I talk in some depth. I give a full hour presentation that I think would really be helpful to you if you want to walk through it. And I have these slides, and I walk through each of these slides, and I do a deeper dive as we go. But um, yeah, let me see if yeah, I was going to see if I could find. There's one slide I want to talk about that I think I'd already kind of touched on before, but I wanted to talk about it more. Um, and it really has to do with, man, where'd it go? Man, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it's here toward the end. What am I doing? Of course. Um, Everyone shares a purpose, no one shares a mission. So I go into that in some detail. And I was in that tool that I was just talking to you about. Your life has been leaving you clues. I kind of walk you through each one of these things, different gifts you have, desires, experiences, opportunities, promptings, that kind of thing. And so really want to help you build your own individual life purpose and life mission. And by going through that tool, you're going to get that. And I kind of walk you through, you'll see that when you fill out the tool, the pattern was always there. So it kind of walks you through a way of a retrospective of your life and different things that you've done. And then with that, we can generate a PDF, something that you could keep for your own use. And it kind of is built on this idea: I exist for people and outcome. And so I hope you'll come and try it. And then the key thing that I want to talk about here is purpose is tested through action. And I think this is really where a lot of things fall down, because it takes some what I call consistency and longevity to. And when I say longevity, if you give something 90 days, you're going to see the fruits starting to emerge. And it takes a little bit of time for you to evaluate, what your purpose is, get a clear picture based on, the purpose tool that you can find over at purpose.learnhowtoprosper.com. And you'll find a link to it in the description of this video. But your purpose is tested through the actions that you'll take over a 90-day period. And as a part of this tool, it's actually going to help you formulate what those actions will be. And you've heard about the definition of insanity is doing the same thing the same way and expecting different results. And you have to, if you want to experience different results, then you literally have to do things differently than you've ever done them before. But you're not going to be on this journey by yourself. And I think that's the important part because of the larger purposes. There is a God. He loves you. He wants you to be successful. He's going to guide you through every step of this. And even though you may feel like you're on your own as you get started, as you put consistent effort into this, and over time, over 90 days, you will start to see his hand actively in your life. And I think that's where a lot of times people go wrong is they think that God's going to barge in on their life. And he does nudge and act on things to help all of us. But he also recognizes that our growth comes through the choices that we make and then living the results of those and seeing the consequences of and or results of the choices that we make. And so you're proving to yourself and to him that over time you're going to stay committed to a particular plan. And I want to talk about faith for just a minute because I think a lot of times people think that faith is just a blind hope. Faith is actually the evidence of things that are hoped for but not seen. But what starts to emerge is a pattern when you have faith. So if you give it 90 days, the evidence will start to present itself because you're going to start to see little clues, little hints, little things that are going to come together for you in ways that you've never seen it before. In fact, you're going to start to see things appear in your life that you never would have thought possible. And I want you to try this and tell me how it rolls out in your life because I've done this many times. And invariably, I've had this kind of experience. So my confidence level is high. My confidence level is high if you're willing to try it and do it. And so that's what I wanted to invite you to do today is to go out to learnhowtoprosper.com. It's really at purpose.learnhowtoprosper.com. And just go ahead and if there's nothing to it, it doesn't require anything. You can, in fact, at the end, if you want to have a nice PDF sent to you, you can enter your email address. But otherwise, you can just take a screenshot. It's not even necessary. So it's if you don't want to even enter your email address, you don't need to. But if you do, then I'll just continue to send you updates whenever I update the purpose hypothesis. And eventually, also, I've got an audiobook that I've created that I think you'd really like, and I will send that to you absolutely free. All of this is really to help you just grow and build your purpose and to come to understand it better. And so I look forward to being a part of it on your journey. And with that, I'm going to sign off today, but I hope you will go over and give it a genuine, earnest effort, and you will see genuine, earnest results. And with that, I'll sign off. Thanks, guys. You have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow or at my next most ready opportunity, which will most likely be tomorrow. Bye.